You say at least it was worth a try.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of The Beach Boys, Concord Rangers FC. I'm your host, Backheel FM, and today it is the first episode of Season 2. We're going to talk a little bit about the offseason off the back of that disappointing exit from the playoffs in the first round last season. That is not going to happen this season, and we're going to talk about all of the things that we have done to make sure it doesn't happen again. So, I'm going to talk about the ins first in the transfer window. We're going to talk a little bit about the club in general because, well, we're in an interesting situation. But first, let's just get straight into these transfers. I talked about these guys, these first few, Owen Ashton, Jake Cope, and Adam Combs the other day in the playoff episode towards the tail end. So if you want to get a look at these guys in more detail, take a look at that episode. But you can see here, we've got a three-star central midfielder in Owen Ashton, signed on a free from West Bromwich Albion with a 5-star potential ability. Good-looking central midfielder there. We're looking for help out on the right wing. We found it in Jake Cope. He's a 3.5-star current ability, again, 5-star potential. I mean, you can see there's a lot of green numbers with these cats. And Adam Combs, well, he's come to the club and he's automatically started declining. He's a little bit older. He's 28 years old, but he is 3-star current ability, 3-star potential. And he's going to kind of bridge that gap between we got a lot of young players, as you saw, with Ashton and Cope. So Combs is going to be that kind of senior head in the team. Then we got another striker in. Really excited about this guy, Yassine Anaya. He's 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. He's 19, Irish striker. He's got 9 finishing, 11 first touch, 10 heading. You can see if we set him to what he'll likely play, which is actually as an attacking, pressing forward, it's all green, folks. I mean, aggression and anticipation could be a little bit better, composure a little bit better, but he's at an 8, pretty solid. And then all his physicals are looking pretty good. So I think we've got a heck of a player in here. Yassine Anaya, we signed him on a free. I'm trying to remember. Let's take a look at his history. Yeah, so he was at Nottingham Forest, never made a senior appearance in the championship, but he is a very, very young player. So the second that contract ended, we snatched him up. Next, we've got a few loans in. So these guys, a lot of them are young players who are going to play a bit part for us this season, but they're helping with the wage budget, helping with depth. So I'm okay with all of that. We've got a central defender here, Sam Good. He is 2.5-star current ability, 5-star potential, so we're not really worried about that. But look, he's got 11 heading, 13 marking, 11 tackling, 13 decision-making, 13 positioning. He's got a few issues in his mentals, but look at this jumping reach, 15. Pace, strength, but he's 6'3", 178 pounds. I think we'll be all right. He's 18. He's not going to play all that often in central defense. Then we've got Bradley Lashley. He's a goalkeeper. He's going to be our backup goalkeeper. Not a ton to be said about him. He's really just to bridge the gap. He's 18 years old. Jake Battersby, he's a left midfielder. He's completely a squad player, signed for depth to play in lesser matches when we have less ability out on that left wing, because we've got other wingers. So first, we'll talk about our central midfield. We've got this guy in, Jake Taylor. He's a 3.5-star player, 5-star potential. Passing, he's not going to play as a Carolero or a Mazzala. He's likely going to play in this box-to-box role. Dribbling, finishing, first touch, long shots, but passing, technique, through the roof. Mentals, all fairly high. Physicals looking real good. So 20 years old, can definitely improve, and we'll look for him to go straight into the first team. Then we've got Connor Hunt. He is a 3-star player who could turn into a 4.5-star player. Physicals are really, really good. He's really fast, quick in small, tight spaces. He's got a high work rate, a little bit of flair as well. 11 technique. His 7 passing isn't ideal. Crossings at 8 could be a little better. We'll work on those. Dribblings 9, first touch 8. So definitely going to do a job for us out on that left wing. And he does play naturally as a winger. So that talks about our ins for now. So in the meantime, we're going to talk about the club. So we finished as high as we ever have. 4th in the National League South is the highest for the club. So we're making moves. However, this has got me a little worried. It's insecure finances. So take a look. It's not great. So you can see we scheduled a friendly against Aston Villa. We're spending over the wage budget, which they're not going to love. But the odd thing is that in these expenditures, there are these random months where we spend up to like 20 grand. And it's just bizarre. I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out, but yeah, we're in quite a bit of debt. Definitely need to work on making some money, and the only way to do that really is to get promoted. So we've got the squad we've got. We're not going to retain any transfer stuff. Just to take you through our preseason a little bit. So you can see we actually held Villa in a friendly 0-0. Then we played a few lesser teams. Chatham, we brushed aside in front of 125 people away from home. 3-0. Lee Minchell, an own goal, and then Adam Combs, our new striker, in there with the goals. And then Yassine Anaya got off the mark against Colchester in a 2-1 win. That was actually, obviously Colchester being a little higher in the league system. They're in League 2, so not a bad win for us in preseason. Then we played Leighton. It was a 4-2 win away from home. Anaya, Wall, and Ashton all with goals. So the new boys getting stuck in. Alex Wall proving his quality. And then Jack Parkinson and Jake Cope scored in a 2-0 win over Walton and Hersham. Then we finished the preseason with a nice big win over Harlow. Again, weakened opposition, but we're carrying 5 straight wins into the season, and 1 against a football league team. So not all bad. Anaya, Taylor, and Rory Oliver on the score sheet in that one. So that brings us to today. Today, we are facing off against Gloucester. Gloucester City, we're going to play them away. We are favorites for the match. I'm being dubbed a popular head coach, but so is Chris Todd for Gloucester, so I guess that doesn't give me any advantage. But this is going to be our first game of the season, so let's take a look. They were not too keen about that. So taking a look, they want us to reach the playoffs of the National League South. They want us to reach the first round of the FA Cup. Everybody knows that went really poorly last time around, but we did have a deep FA Trophy run into the 4th round. We're expected to reach the 2nd round. All right, so I actually forgot that Jake Cope picked up a bit of a knock in that last match of the preseason. So he is actually not fully fit for this game. He didn't need a fitness test, but it is going to be Danny Green from last season starting on that left wing. It didn't show any outs from last season. That is a bold-faced lie. There were actually a couple of outs, but the most notable one, we let go a lot of bit players who weren't going to see the field, weren't going to actually make an impact. So we let go of them, but the one big departure was actually Billy Knott, who had been playing on the left wing for us and serving as our captain. He didn't want to sign a contract for less than something like 1,200 pounds a week, and yeah, it was a little rich for our blood. So that is not what is happening. Um, Instead, he's gone. Hunt is in, and so we've got our team. Bezant couldn't really upgrade on him in the summer, sadly. I was really hoping to get a new goalkeeper in. I'm keeping an eye out and an ear to the ground in the transfer market because I would like to upgrade at keeper still. But across the back, we've got Sterling at left back, Pollock and Clark in the center, Clohessy at right back, Green and Hunt patrolling each wing, Parkinson and Taylor in the center of the park. And then I'm going to start with Alex Wall, the top scorer in the division last season, and Yassine Anaya, our young pressing forward. And let's see what this team can get done for us. Can we get this win over Gloucester? It would give our season the exact start that we want. And, I mean, let's be honest. We can't hang around this division too much longer, or the series is going to start to get real stale. No, we're always going to be looking to progress, and we're going to be looking to get up into the next division. So hopefully we can do just that. All right. My assistant, Jack Mitson, always wants me to send them out without saying anything, and that's just stupid. So come on, boys. Show me what you can do. It's Gloucester, and the season is underway. It's Concord in their away blue, Gloucester in their home yellow, as they have a corner Crossdale, and we've conceded in the first 2.5 minutes of our season. Not the start we had in mind is an extreme understatement. You can see, I mean, it's just about the simplest header you can possibly defend, and we found a way not to do it. All right. Again, not the start we were looking for. Hopefully we can come back into this in the coming minutes, or just not have any shots whatsoever. All right, we do have a set piece here. Can we equalize with a set piece of our own? Hunt has nodded just wide. Well, we have a shot now. It only took us 17 minutes, but maybe we can actually fashion something from open play this time around. They are absolutely swarming in the midfield as passes are exchanged, and then a shot is hit just aimlessly from the edge of the area, and now Gloucester's in possession. They might be able to do something from this. Troubling early signs. Clohessy with a poor header, and Emil Aqua, who's making his debut for Gloucester, has scored an absolute screamer. What is happening? Clohessy with an aimless corner, or an aimless header with under no pressure, and then Aqua just fires it first time left-footed. He's probably not even left-footed. They've had 3 shots, all three of them are on target, and 2 of them have been in the back of the net. This is embarrassing. Green with I don't know what he's doing. This is this is shocking. No one's even playing particularly badly. We just haven't done anything in the attacking third. Anything of note. And Gloucester's back on the ball here. This may hopefully turn into... Nope, Aqua is in behind. Good block by Clark in the end. What exactly is going on here? We've had a storming preseason, and now we've come out of the gates looking like we haven't kicked a football in the last year. I thought the motivation off the back of that disappointment in the playoff would spur us on here, and here we are, 2-0 down at halftime. Didn't have a single shot on target in the first half. Parkinson is playing absolutely horribly. I mean, what is going on? Alex Wall seemed to lose confidence. Well, you can seem to lose your place in the team if you don't start doing something soon, son. From the kickoff, I think this is a meaningless highlight. Yeah, okay. Aqua with another shot, though. Right. Parkinson has perked up since halftime a little bit. That'll be a free kick for us again. Their 13 fouls are certainly breaking up how we're playing. I'm going to go ahead and make this substitution for Combs for Wall. And in fact, I'm actually going to bring on our 18-year-old Owen Ashton for our supposedly best player in the team, Jack Parkinson, who's had an absolute nightmare out there. All right, we've got a set piece. Green deflected again for like the 14th time today. And by 14th, I mean that is our 7th shot in total. Just the one on target. Hunt to deliver this. Pollock nodded it wide, and then Combs had a chance to attack that ball and did absolutely zero with it. Got another set piece. They are just fouling us till the cows come home. Still just the one shot on target. Like, what is happening? All right, it's time to freshen things up. Let's focus play down the wings. We're not playing out of defense. Let's go more direct. Let's go higher tempo. Let's see what we can do. I mean, we have to do something. Green to float this to the back post for Clark. And their keeper's actually made a save. It's an interesting concept. He's gotten in front of the shot and kept it from going into the back of the net. Who knew? As that's about the worst corner possible. And Anaya kept it in just for them to keep possession. There's a little bit of pinball, though, and Green with a terrible effort. Like, really awful. What? Nothing in the preseason told me that this was about to happen. All right, I'm getting Green off. We have to go more attacking. That's just the nature of the beast. 15 minutes ago, we're still 2-0 down. They haven't done a thing since about the 20th minute. And yet here we are. We're inside the last 10 minutes, and we've got 2 shots on target. Wow. I'm speechless. I can't think of a worse start to the season than this. Toothless, gutless, offering absolutely nothing off the back of a disappointment like we had last season, where we actually played quite well and were eliminated from the playoffs. And now are we about to give a third goal away? Besant makes the save. That is their 6th shot on target from just 8 shots. We have 2 from 11. My word, we're going to leave this game without a single serious threat to the opposition goal. This is incredible. Wow, they're literally going to make me break out the hairdryer on the first day. That cannot happen again. Alex Wall not being able to handle the criticism. Well, I think episode now may just turn into a doubleheader because I can't have that be the end of this episode. I can't leave with us sitting 19th after a terrible performance. All right, we are getting into this game because that abomination that you just witnessed cannot stand. So, changes I'm going to be making. Combs, in from the start. Wall, benched. Parkinson retains his place just because he is senior. Cope coming in for Green. And end of changes. But I'm really hoping, really hoping that we can get a better result. It is Slough We are at home. This time we're back at the Aspect Arena for the first time this season, Canvey Island, and can we get a victory? We are the favorites. We're actually big favorites. but let's go. Listened keenly. Let's leave no doubt as to what this team is about. Let's show what a one-off and how lucky Gloucester was to escape that first match. We've got a corner inside the first minute. Parkinson. Well, he ended up attempting twice. It's just wide, but good early signs. We've made it out of the second minute without conceding, and Clohessie's got a free kick here. Went for the top corner. Should have floated it in. We've got people in the middle who can score from that type of situation. Just put it in the box. Stop shooting. Stop shooting direct from free kicks. Those aren't even good shooting positions. Well, we've got 5 shots, none on target, and in 20 minutes has passed. We haven't had a serious chance. All right, now we're up to 7 shots, 1 on target. That makes it feel like we're about to concede. Clohessie with a good challenge in the box. That was looking dangerous. All right, we've got another free kick. This is absurd, the amount that we are fouled. Gloucester committed 17 fouls in the last game, I believe, and did not receive 1 booking. That's insane. So we've got Slough actually being showed cards here, but again, we're approaching halftime. We've had 10 shots, only 2 on target. And both on-target shots haven't been part of, or only 1 on-target shot has even been part of a highlight. It's another disappointing half, if I'm being honest. I don't know what's happening. We were scoring goals for fun in the preseason, and now listen. Let's go. You've been playing well. Just play better and we'll win. They were delighted with that. Hopefully I can be delighted with their performance. There's been hardly any highlights to speak of and loads of shots. Basically all from set pieces. Floated to the far post. Hunt to the center and nothing doing. Collected by Jonkerman. Jonkerman? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments if you think it's a soft J. As that long ball looking for Combs is good. Combs. Oh, okay, that was a tackle. I thought that was a shot. My God, that would have been horrible. Anyways, it is a corner. Hunt to Combs. Combs to shoot. Forces a save from Jonkerman. I'm going with Jonkerman. It's another corner. Hunt to Inaya. Oh, it almost fell for Clark, but he wasn't aggressive about winning it. And now they are breaking. Mewett, intercepted by Taylor. All right, 52 minutes, and I'm still not super convinced by the way we've been playing. We still just have the 3 shots on target. They have 1 less shot on target than us from, less than a quarter of the shots. So, or a quarter of the shots. Leask for them. I don't like where this is going. I really, really don't like where this is going. Don't do this to me. Don't you do it. As Besant nearly fumbles the ball into his own net. Okay, well they didn't do me like that, but we are coming up on the hour mark, and again, we've been largely disappointing. Parkinson over. What is going on? I don't know what else to do. They're fashioning chances. But once again, neither central midfielder is playing well. Owen Ashton will come on, and neither striker is playing well. Combs off for Alex Wall. Let's see if we can get a response. It's 2 double substitutions at the 60th minute, or before the 60th minute, because of performance. Clark, poor clearance. Leask, collected by Besant. Thank God. But again, 5 shots, 4 on target. We only have 3 shots on target. We've had 13 shots. I already have worked the ball into the box on as a as a direction. So this should not be an issue. We shouldn't be shooting off target. Not to mention the stats support, or the attributes support, that these guys are decent finishers, or should be. Can we get something? Can we get something going? Hunt collects that ball from Anaya. It's into the center. Cope! And our first goal of the season for Concord Rangers is by our new signing, Jake Cope. Anaya started the playoff out to Hunt. It was a good touch. Hunt into the center. Cope dispatched at the far post. 3 new signings, all link up. And maybe it's just a case of them gelling together a little more. Maybe we can get this team a little more fluid and a little more firing. Long ball forward up towards Cooper. Clark able to collect that. He's taking a little time on the ball. Anaya, can he win that? He can. Goes out to Wall. Wall looking for Hunt again. Can Hunt do on this left wing? He opts to play it back to Sterling. Parkinson now finds Hunt. Hunt running at the defense. Defenders just all over the shop. Scared. Parkinson. Ashton. Ashton lays it through for Anaya. Anaya with a chance for his first goal for the club. But it's right at Jonkerman. Sterling. Wall. And the second goal of the Concord Rangers season, Alex Wall. Our top scorer, he came on as a substitute in this game. He's got the message loud and clear from me that he needs to perform better than he did the last match. We're 2-0 up now. Tyrone Sterling with the assist off the corner. And can we see this out? We have looked much better in the second half. They make a couple of changes as well. They have a corner here. I don't like the look of this. Besant able to save the shot from distance. And we actually get a free kick in the end anyways. All right, just shy of 20 minutes to go. Trying to get forward here. Can't do it. They've made a substitution as well. Jack Muggeridge on. All right, Wall able to collect that. Through to Anaya. Wall. Parkinson. They carved us apart there. Luckily, it's over the bar. Five minutes to go. Is there anyone looking particularly knackered out there? It is Pollock. He's played really well, but he's looking a little tired. So I'm gonna get Jamie Smith on for Aaron Pollock. Well done. Just a couple of minutes to see this out, and this could be looking. Besant going long. We're approaching the end of added time here. And it looks like we will see this out comfortably at 2-0 as they play it all the way back to Jonkerman. They committed 20 fouls. They received 1 yellow card. So the refereeing at this division needs a little bit of 2 yellow cards for 20 fouls. But we get the win, first win of the season. Concord over Slough. Well done. That was a good win. Exactly what we were looking for. I was worried at halftime, but we've come away with a victory. So we climb back up to 14th. Hopefully you'll see smoother sailing from here. We do have Torquay United in the next match. I am going to look to return probably around this FA Cup match. Maybe we'll do a doubleheader of Dartford and the FA Cup match, or maybe the FA Cup match in Bath. That might be a better one. So we'll come back around September 21st in about a month's time, and we'll see where we stand and see if we can progress in the FA Cup. Thank you guys for joining, and if you liked if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. Please subscribe to the channel for a bunch of stuff. I'm planning a new series to run alongside this one. So there will be even more content on the channel. Make sure you subscribe, check it all out, and I'm excited to get stuck into it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.